I'd like you to use that energy and welcome the elder, okay? So, Ras Chalky, please. The energy, the energy, the energy, the energy, the energy. Use the energy, use energy.
Yes. So first, our mission, right? Under the teaching of Selassie, yes, we have a mission. The GRCC is on a mission, and a very sustainable mission for the development of a cannabis industry. And to develop a cannabis industry is not jumping and plant an acre, 2 acre with just so without regulation, without research, without knowing what to do, because it's going to be total chaos. So everything has to be regulated. We live in a state, in a world we live in a world where there is administration with laws and all these things ahead of us. Now to bypass this, we don't happen overnight. So that's why the whole operation is going through a process, right? And the government of Grenada administration has put the task on me to do a work plan for the cannabis operation and industry in Grenada. And this is what I have laid out so far. I've been kind of down in bed for the last couple of weeks. I didn't quite finish, but I have a framework here, which I think everyone will have a good, reason to accept, and really we come together and make various changes. One is that, number one, the first thing before the decriminalization is to getting people in prison for cannabis to be released. Okay, yes, thank you. Getting people released from prison, not to close. This would be me. This is the first one. Getting the brothers released from prison for cannabis charges. You cannot get it right now because I'm not the government, I'm not the police. This document must go through the parliament, cabinet, and all these things for the approval. That's why they need it from the Rastafari Corporation. They ask us what they want, and it's this what I'm bringing forward. So if you have any ideas, you could always fit it in this package. Number under that same category,
what I really appreciate, just a little pass.
Between 18 to 20.
Sorry to the stuff,
the right for the Rastafarian to cultivate marijuana, to develop a selected seed bank for the industry. Because you must have a selective crop if you want to be on the international market. Things must be in order. You must have the right the right product to face the market. This is what we're dealing with. We're not just dealing with smoking to marijuana on the street. We're developing a marijuana industry where you have to meet the quality of the world, the entire world. And we in Grenada is in the best stage right now. All the people say we're in the last stage. We're in the best stage to bring that industry to the quality that is needed for a world market, not just a Grenada market, a world market. Number 4, yes, including the Ministry of Health coming with the regulations of the amendment on the cannabis bill. This will be done as coming for next June, next month. Number 5, the implementation of the Amnesty Act, which will carry in an 8-year free licensing for the Rasta community, not for the public. Not for the public, for the Rasta community. In emphasizing the exemption of the Rasta community and the public, because the Rasta has been, as I said, 40 years and even more. In our thing, we've been suffering for the last 85 years since marijuana was brought illegal in 1937. So we have an 85 years charge against the government of Grenada. So this amnesty wasn't really done in Grenada. It was done within the CARICOM cannabis report by Mr. Gonzal of St. Vincent, and this is what's going on in St. Vincent right now. Yes. Under that issue, we have for the developing of the Rasta community for the licensing, the government is therefore have to issue lands for that development of the industry. As we sit here and we look forward, everybody look forward. You see this vast amount of land. This is the Douglaston estate. Which consists of 600 acres of land.
Table now.
We already had negotiation with the owners of the estate, and already even had spoke to the government of Grenada on that issue of purchasing that estate for the development of an industry where the Rastaman could fully exercise his authority. No, it's not only. I'm coming to that. It's not. Yes, we're coming to that. It's sectionized. Be under that section. Cannabis. Yeah. Everything. The sole right to the GRCC Inc. to implement a cannabis dispensary for local and foreign exportation and tourism. Number 7, the method of production of the GRCC, that's the corporation we are about to form, which is already formed. I'm also the first vice president of that corporation. The vice president of the president at this moment is in England. He cannot attend, but I guess he's listening through other circumstances. The cultivation of cannabis, including all indigenous fruits, vegetation, and livestock. Number 7, lumber industry and tree farming, water resource development, bee farming, production of honey. Number 8, the development of a Rastafari community, that includes school for the re-education, sports, health facility, skills training in all aspects. B, social development contribution to the elders and children. That's in forms of supporting the different elderly homes and children under 12 with scholarships and graduated with university scholarships. The Tabernacle and Cultural Museum will be set up on that compound, and that museum will be in the honor of our honorable brethren, as how we always call me, Honorable Chalky, and I call him Honorable Prince Nanan. This museum will be named and after the Honorable Prince Nanan. Number 9, equipment for employment for 200 farm and technical workers on that compound. And a startup budget of 3.3 billion US must be allocated through grants and loan, which the government will be part of that.
What's it, 3 billion US?
Allocation for what we are doing, we are already located the estate that we need to develop, which is the same Douglaston estate. That estate is on sale right now for $12 million. So the estate alone is $12 million and in US dollars. And it will take much more than $12 million for the development of that estate. Right? So yeah, we go into now what we need on that estate as a breakdown, right? The value of the estate now for the development. And this monies in the budget would be for startup work, because we must have monies to pay that 200 workers, whether it be weekly or monthly or daily. So all that is coming under with budget because we don't want to start. It's not starting an industry. I say step by step. This is the first step, and we'll be going into bigger investment. So payment for workers, insurance to make sure that every tree branch on that estate is insured, every equipment, every worker is insured.
I didn't know.
We have to set up rebuild a road network throughout the entire estate to make sure we have
I
access
didn't
to
know.
all the lands. Housing facility for workers and for workers because not all the workers may be Rastafari, may be workers coming from all over. So we're having housing facilities for both the Rastafari and workers, which should be separated. Transportation is involved in this thing. A laboratory for development. The laboratory, that's a laboratory. We will do our testing and our research. That will be involved. And the marketing. Now you have to have money to market anything you want to do. Must. And to market, you have to have quality goods, right? So yeah. So it goes down to the marketing, see the development of an ecotourism site within that approximately 600 acres of land, and the purchasing I did mention already of the Dublin. So this is just a basic framework that I put together, trying to finish it this morning to come here. You know, it was unfinished because of my illness within the past 3 weeks. But I know it must be more officially done, and the brothers have to, in the next meeting, we could sit down and discuss.